carries, plus they will be able to scale. And there's Poppy. And Poppy does ruin the day of a few of these champions, especially the Lucian. You can't jump on her if you're Jayce. Works very, very well into that matchup also. And so Steadfast Presence is something that DWG are going to have to absolutely play around for the entirety of this game, and it gets very annoying.
Yeah, and also SeolHaeOne Prince has really great synergy between their top and jungle, Pella into stun, and they can always combo those skill shots. So I think from the game performance from game 1, probably it's a higher chance that DWG Gaming is going to lead the game, especially when you let ShowMaker play his comfort champion, you know?
Oh yeah.
But maybe the one thing that actually it stops it because they picked Ezreal. In LCK and Ezreal is still horrible stats, and I'm not sure if Ghost is good enough player to just pop off on that champion. I mean, it's still a good champion. In any other regions and in solo queue is still disgusting with defense, but especially in LCK it's not working out. It's not Korean Ezreal anymore. It's not good ward anymore.
No.
It's like similar to NA Jayce, you know?
Well, we'll see whether we get NA Jayce, because we know that Nuguri is a very volatile player.
Yeah.
And he may not necessarily be able to stand up to the power of the Poppy, which actually does work very well into...
I mean, his Jayce is not any Jayce, but...
Yeah, no, it's not. And I mean, Nuguri's Jayce is absolutely fantastic. He's been playing for a very long time. You can understand why he has picked it blind. And DWG, if they get into a siege scenario, like this comp is just disgusting.
Yeah.
The thing I'm looking at, and you brought up the Ezreal, but remember, the Pantheon's still there. The Ezreal isn't the carry.
I mean, this guy, man.
It's 100% BeryL. He is definitely the carry.
This guy just on Pantheon hype train, that's for sure, man. He's gonna sell Pantheon if he can.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised BeryL isn't, like, cycling through all of his cool skins, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, play this champion. He's the best. Oh, we've got a Kassadin and a cat.
They already spotted, by the way.
Ooh.
But they have no CC at level 1, so probably that's why they're not reacting that much. And also this time around, he does have PTA instead of Conqueror on the Pantheon support, so probably has more damage.
Yeah, a little bit. Thinking that he can stay in and do a little bit more work.
Actually, one of the commentator from Challengers Korea was selling PTA Nimbus Clock Ignite Pantheon, but this time around there is no Nimbus Clock. But still, PTA is right there, and it has so much damage. So,
speaking of damage, Ghost gets exhausted, down to 200 now as BeryL tries to stun them up. Ghost is just dead though. And yeah, Hybrid gets taken down to 150, but he's now the only AD carry in this lane. And thankfully for Ghost, he has teleport. And so he's actually not going to miss any of the CS, but he has now delivered First Blood over to Hybrid, which is absolutely the player you never want to have First Blood if you're against him.
Yeah, and Hybrid aggressively picked up Ignite on himself, so even though you have Yuumi, you have so many summoner spells, so you can definitely just 1v1.
Top lane Zoe.
Okay.
All right. It's a new one.
I mean, I guess it's because the matchup on the mid lane,
and the top lane.
If you want to, it's not great for both, but for now it's great for both lanes. You know.
It's really, really good. 5-head lane swap scenarios here on DAMWON's side will help them out in the solos. Mickey is certainly not enjoying himself, as this is to be expected. It's not that Mickey's bad or anything like that. Laning early on Kassadin is a fine art, as Secret gets taken down to 100. Trying to land some of these Qs as Ghost, as Hybrid. Gonna get them zoomies. And Yuumi, guys, is still the same frustrating cat.
BeryL has flash.
Yep, and he's gonna flash immediately onto them. They knew exactly where Canyon was, and they still decided that this was gonna be a good idea. Should be a couple of kills if that Q comes back up and is gonna land. All right, Canyon is dead. That turret shot is going to come through. Flawless. Going to be there is ShowMaker trying to deal with ikssu. Ghost also just doesn't want to die, but he's going to. And so it's now 3 kills for SeolHaeOne Prince.
They just keep going, by the way. They never stops. And yeah, as you mentioned it. Oh, he used flash, but he actually just reset it.
Oh no, so he flashed a little bit late as ShowMaker was backing. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna die here. He's getting collapsed.
Yep, Nuguri's here.
Oh, he actually escaped. 5 head.
Oh, you serious?
Holy moly. This is why you
the
love
white
ikssu.
flag. The white flag was so good.
Please, don't kill me.
Genius, absolute genius.
Yeah.
As the Poppy's teleporting mid lane, as you could expect. And the Kassadin is just going to walk it out top lane because minion wave is very far ahead. Nuguri just sends a shock blast into the abyss.
Yeah, and also this is the matchup you wanted.
Oh yeah.
From Bampix. But anyways, they started up really well on the both sides, SeolHaeOne and Prince. So they don't need to be hurry.
Yeah, we're going to check out Secret here on his little cat in a book. As yes, Hybrid was dead.
Okay. He was like calling that, care about the flash W combo, and he just died. And I have W, please come. He's rapping.
He is definitely rapping.
This is it, man. His rapping skills are so insane.
Yeah, pretty good.
I couldn't even follow it.
You're going to see ikssu finding that heroic charge actually into the wall really clean. As yeah, ShowMaker very lucky to avoid death on that one. Oh no. That feels real bad.
Yeah, he didn't die though, because of his 200 IQ plays.
He did miss a lot of CS.
Yep.
And you can see now, even Mickey, like, he can get maybe a melee creep or two. It's the exhaust that he picked up himself.
And smites, maybe?
Yeah, he'll probably smite if they go.
Man. Nice champion. Always annoying to play against Zoe.
I haven't seen enough redemptions though.
Oh,
you know the best Zoes get redemption level 4 every time.
Here we go. Maybe
it's level 6. Yeah, give us that redemption. Ignite.
Even better.
Pretty good. Yeah. You're not going to be too worried. Gets himself a turret plate and 49 to 27. Doing very, very well. Looking in the mid lane, Nuguri is 54 to 37. So this is a classic DAMWON game. Last time the bottom lane was also doing well. This time not so much. 3v3 as Secret is just obliterated before he could even really think about it. Canyon there just as a bodyguard, and Hybrid just doing what he can, where he can, as ikssu. Yeah, it's not a counter matchup until you get a few items. To be honest, as Mickey's going to get lit on fire. Super Soaker's there as well, so, I mean, come on, ShowMaker, you put him out.
I mean, at first time when I watched Pantheon support,
that's the flash, one more auto, not going to happen as he picks up turret aggro. BeryL looking to come in from behind, and he should be able to get it. There's the snipe. Cool guys, don't look at explosions. And DAMWON have evened out the kills just like that.
How can you be so good at Pantheon support,
I don't
by
know.
the way?
BeryL's just like, super good, man. Well, actually, to be honest, BeryL's either good or forgettable.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's had some real doozy performances.
I guess he's like another Hillsong in Korea. There is so many Hillsongs in Korea right now. But anyways, just land some stuns on Yuumi and she cannot go in for a few seconds. So I guess it's good counter.
Yeah, it works very, very well. As yeah, ikssu gets the flash out of Nuguri. You can say that.
But the sniper,
yeah, sniper
was already ready.
Goodbye. 300 damage, by the way. Level 5 support. Now has himself his Executioner's Calling. Building towards his first serrated Dirk. That is the big power spike for the support Pantheon. Something that LS certainly taught us, and BeryL showed us the last time he brought this one out. One thing I'm finding like really interesting about the LCK at the moment is that we really do have like style picks for a lot of players.
Yeah.
Such as this support Pantheon, the Ziggs that's now shared with Ghost, but was something that Chovy was the only one playing in mid lane. I think it's like we're seeing our players really starting to personalize the ban picks, which is something that we've been calling for a long time, because you really do need to find your own style and embrace it, and understand how it's supposed to, you know, take down your opponents. As ikssu, Steadfast Presence comes in, that's going to deny a fair bit as Hybrid. The culling just eaten by BeryL. which is exactly what you don't want. Meanwhile, around this Rift Herald fight is Nuguri diving in. Steadfast Presence is going to wear off, and that means that there's an opportunity, and Flawless is going to pick up that Rift Herald, I believe, as the flashes are from everyone, but Canyon just safeguards himself out. And now Nuguri finds himself 1 versus 3, but that's exactly how he likes it. And ShowMaker puts Mickey to sleep and then comes back. Misses that battle star though, has another flash that he should be able to pick up. As that Q from downtown from Canyon. I thought he'd gone, but he wasn't done yet. And now in comes BeryL. Mickey is well and truly dead. He's going to ignore the bottom lane, as I think DAMWON won that, especially with Ghost taking turret plates bottom lane. They are reveling in this chaos.
Those ping and pong between their top laners, man, top side laners. That was so crazy moment, like on the skirmishes. Like there was so many moments that they could get actually one shot from Poppy and Trundle and Kassadin. But anyways, like look at how they focus on the target and like manage to just turn back. I mean,
oh, it was ShowMaker. So ShowMaker got it.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see the kill come up.
Oh yeah, and also Mickey didn't have enough mana to fight around here, and I don't think you really want to take the fight or skirmishes in all the game when you're playing Kassadin, especially you got stomped in lane. So yeah, that happened. Serum Prince's bot lane was just joining the fight faster than DAMWON Gaming, but meanwhile, Ghost was farming on the bot lane alone and just...
Yeah, gets himself completely back to even. He's got a cull that's also stacking up. Obviously, Nuguri has one as well. Only 12 more minions, and he's going to have that. So by the next minion wave, that'll be cashed in. It'll be an extra kill's worth. Over to Nuguri. He's 22 CS in the lead. But he's in the mid lane at the moment, so I guess he's in the lead by further than that, because Mickey has been well and truly punished. He's level 8. But he's going to need to do more. This is the kind of gold difference that you come to expect from both SeolHaeOne Prince games and from DAMWON games. Sometimes things go wrong, but DAMWON this season seemed to be able to put it back together pretty comfortably. Very much looking forward to the next few games. I don't have it quite in front of me at the moment as to exactly who they're playing next, but I'd be very interested to see who they're going to be up against.
Yeah.
For DAMWON, they're up against Genji, then KT, then T1. As, yep, Hybrid gonna have to flash. The last chapter is going into Narnia, but that's okay. It's only due to the flash, and that's what's gonna get them to safety. Total damage dealt, BeryL is 3rd, and higher than anybody on SeolHaeOne Prince. So that's a good bit of trivia for you.
That's actually crazy, by the way.
Oh, bubble. Not gonna quite land. Oh, ouch.
I mean, Nuguri and ShowMaker is just stomping their top side. And
this is vintage DAMWON, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's vintage, but look at the item difference between their top lane and the mid lane is not huge, but
4 versus 3, I guess, as Hybrid's going to go down very, very low very quickly. BeryL probably will die, and he does, but it's 1 for 1 so far. Now Nuguri's going to fall as well. 2 for 2, as it's a bloodbath in the bottom lane, but Mickey is getting some kills back. Good bubble lands onto Flawless, as Ghost is trying to give himself up for exactly what his namesake was. A triple kill for the Kassadin, and hope comes back for SeolHaeOne Prince.
Waiting for level 16 Kassadin, and this triple kill is gonna help him, definitely. And that was maybe way too aggressive from DWG Gaming. But yeah, I mean, they thought they could one-shot Lucian with Pantheon, but...
Oh, the Poppy value was just insane.
That TP save was a real thing.
Oh, 100%. I actually didn't factor that in, the fact that he was on top of all of the dashes.
Yeah.
And just presses W and they can't even play.
Please kill Ezreal. Please kill Ezreal.
Kill Ezreal, kill Ezreal.
Please. He screamed, please, so many times. Like, he's so desperate. He's getting killed by Pantheon support. I would be so mad as well.
Yeah, me too, me too. The Ezreal has died 3 times, so he's got his wish, most definitely. Flawless here, just trying to defend this mid-outer turret. You can see DAMWON have about a 3,000 gold lead, largely because they've taken the majority of the turret plates. They're going to be down in 30 seconds time, but I think the damage has majoritively been done. 5 plates still left up for them in the mid lane, in the top lane, and 4 on bottom side. And yeah, they've just taken so much early game money.
Yeah, and also it's not a Zed who got the triple kill. You know, this time around it's Kassadin who really wants to go to the late game, and maybe that triple kill accelerates the time that Kassadin really wants to fight. But
much earlier Rod of Ages than it was
earlier.
looking like. Absolutely, and he's now only 300 gold behind. I think ShowMaker definitely had a much larger lead, to the tune of about 1.5k, something like that. But a triple kill will certainly get you back into it. And the kill score is in fact 8-8. It's certainly been bloody. More than a kill a minute so far. So we've got 16 in this game, the 14-minute mark. I think you guys can do the math. As Nuguri just wants to take down the turret. Now going to boot back Flawless. And he runs pretty fast, so it should be all right. Can't actually take that one down just yet, though, as the turret plates have fallen down. ShowMaker is going to be a little bit more lucky. And Mickey is considering going after him. Now ShowMaker's going to have the bubble at the ready. In comes Pantheon, and now ikssu's going to push him even closer to Flawless, but denied, as you can see. This is the value of the Poppy. They waited out this time, though, as the Subjugate is down. Trying to get rid of those stats onto BeryL, I guess, but he's not too worried about that one. Hybrid a little bit too late to try and join the party. And surely going to be where they're going to put their attention.
Serum Prince is still controlling all the objectives. They already got the first Drake, and if they can manage to get these objectives right now, then they can for sure reach to the late game. But
that final chapter comes in. Flawless looking for it here as ikssu gets kicked back, and ShowMaker tags him. True Shot Barrage is actually pretty good as well, as Flawless is also very, very low. This time, Canyon is going to go down, but there's some low health bars here, and it looks like Shirley, allow me to correct myself, is going to be taken by DAMWON. It's going to be their prize, despite their jungler falling, and now Nuguri wants to get himself a kill as well, as Mickey gets booped back. Flawless is going to be here, and Nuguri gets the bad news as that Predator pops up over his head. Will we find the Shock Blast? As the answer's no. Good sidestep there from Mickey, but pretty predictable.
yeah, even though second Herald is not that worth, they still got the objective, and I think it's more about the Drake right now. Because if SeolHaeOne starting to stack some Drake, then for sure they're going to look for the late game, even though they really like to take the fight in the early game, you know? And this is already SeolHaeOne's Drake for now.
But Cloud Drake, do you want it that much? Why don't you just stack up 4 oceans? You know, maybe that was
DAMWON mindset.
That's the DAMWON mindset.
Or why do you care about the Drake
when he
instead of getting kills, man?
Or winning the game at 24 minutes. Yeah, Drake's not really going to do so much.
We have another 8 minutes left.
Yep.
In this game. And yeah, I mean, this game is a bit harder than last game because Poppy is actually denying a lot of things, as you mentioned it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that ikssu's the one that really needs to be respected. I think that after that botch dive bottom lane, DAMWON are going to play a little bit more intelligently, but just shows the high value that you do get
when you play Poppy, yeah, against those dashing champions and jumping champions.
And even like, you deny an entire ability if you press that button while BeryL is trying to get a stun on you. So it's not even denying a dash, it's denying CC. It's super good.
At some point, you can actually deny the champion itself.
Yep.
Especially against Lucian or Pantheon, those kind of champions, you know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Poppy was genius. Whether they're going to be able to get out of this hole that they're in is going to be the big question. Because they're bleeding turrets. The pressure is just getting pretty insurmountable here as BeryL's going to make his way down. And Mickey is going to look for a 1v1 against Nuguri. Not going to happen. As it's going to be BeryL. Yeah, I know, it's so stupid. He just charges up the spear and declares where he is. I think it's Sparta or something like that. And then throws a big stick at him.
Okay.
And
they're
Hybrid
spotting it.
Might just be dead, guys.
Failed?
Yeah, not quite. Didn't have a Super Soaker at the ready as Flash has to be used. I do like that Hybrid has Ignite. That makes me happy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you really want to pick up the cleanse against Pantheon support
I wonder whether he'll have to do a public apology. I don't remember who it was over in the LPL, but they recently had to apologize for taking Ignite. I think that's a bit silly.
What? It doesn't make sense, but
yeah. The team wanted him to do something else or something like that. I don't have the full context, to be perfectly honest.
I guess, yeah.
As Mickey puts down a control ward, spots the Zoe going home and says, yes, please leave. I don't want to deal with this. Let's just watch the support Pantheon, by the way. I guess he didn't have very much health.
But more than 300.
That overkilled by about 600, though, it felt like.
And yes, spotted with the
Scrya's Bloom, as Mickey is dead again. Oh, he should have gone back over the wall. Oh, it would have been genius. Oh, no.
That is true, but Pantheon was coming with the ultimate, so it doesn't matter. But Mickey, maybe his dice today is not that great number.
No.
Last time it was 6, by the way.
Yeah, this is looking like Snake Eyes.
Okay, he's jumping in.
I mean, he dodged the Empowered Shock Blast, so, you know.
Cool. Cool bids. These situations are just so random, you know? after he got triple kills.
Yeah, he gets a triple kill and then
he's literally doing nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still okay this time around because he's not playing Zed.
But he's playing Kassadin, and he wants to exist in a late game. And if you keep inting like this, then the game's not going to last until then. And that's not going to be great.
That is true, but it's still 4 levels left until Kassadin gets huge amount of power. And SeolHaeOne is keep trying to defend their jungle.
Oh, teleports come in. This is the last-ditch effort from SeolHaeOne Prince. Looking to try and chase after ShowMaker, but he flashes to get himself out of the way. Super fast Poppy just wants to kill a Zoe, but she's got his Zhonya's. And he's going to go golden. Nice Quadra knockup from the ulti there, and ShowMaker is going to go down. True Shot Barrage, great damage, but ikssu has some zoomies, so he's going to be all right. So for their trouble, they get 1 kill, but they lose no one. Good engage, and we're even on kills. Trying to keep up with the kill a minute, but we are 1 behind at the moment, so someone's going to have to find a kill somewhere.
Yeah, and good thing is they're slowing down the game, because they already got 2 stacks on Drake, and DWG didn't.
Yeah. DWG probably should fight for the next one. As this teleport was optimistic, but it worked out.
Yeah, mainly because of the teleport buff.
Yeah, well, now we're doing it all again. If at first you don't succeed, just start another fight, guys. As no one's going to fall down just yet, and no one's going to really hit any pivotal abilities. It's good force pulse. Mickey's just dead again, though. And the burst damage is insane. Kickback doesn't land onto ikssu, but it doesn't matter because it's onto Hybrid, and he is dead. Flawless now trying to run away. The troll keeping the cat alive, and he's going to do so. ikssu is not going to be so lucky as Ghost locks him down. Only 2 members left, and SeolHaeOne Prince. And DAMWON say, yes, that's how we meant to do it the first time around. And they'll also take the Ocean Drake for their trouble. 22 minutes into the game, do they consider going towards a Baron or something like that with 3 of them dead? And Ghost says, I got this by myself.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually, it reminds me when we played against LPL teams, you know, they kept fighting even though they lost some skirmishes. They don't care.
Yeah.
Kept on fighting. And DWG Gaming is actually learning from LPL team, just taking some fight really smart and just getting back on.
Oh, that trouble bubble was so good.
Exactly.
As Flawless might just go down here as BeryL is actually just a 1-man army as support Pantheon.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
Had a bit of help from his friends. But yeah, the Baron is just going to be taken 22 minutes into the game, and DAMWON making this look like another stomp.
Guys, sorry for spoilers. 7 minutes ago, we just said that we have 8 minutes left to watch this game. And exactly, DWG Gaming just made it out. This game is almost over.
It is.
And it's 23 minutes only, by the way.
And there's just, I don't know, the pizzazz out of DAMWON right now. They are just playing with like so much style. It's like they're just overflowing with confidence.
Yes. And this is why Lucian is good in any other regions, you know? Because Lucian's skirmishes abilities and that pickup with the kicks is so good.
And also, when you're playing with confidence like this, Lucian is the perfect champion to express how like confident you are. He's an ego champion.
Ego champion, yeah.
That's why when you're playing with, you know, that guy that says he's a Smurf in solo queue and playing the lead.
Who's that freaking Lee?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Certainly a lot of fun. But red buff is going to be taken here by Nuguri. He's going to head towards the top side. They're going to utilize their Baron here for the next minute and a half. See whether they can crack open this base.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot say that this is clean game by DWG Gaming, but the way how they take the fight is clean. Their team fight, their skirmishes, their targeting.
I just like that they're not affected by losing a fight. They lose a fight, they're like, oh, we messed this bit up. Let's just try it again in 3 minutes.
Yeah, maybe they feedback during the game. Oh yeah, last fight you did really bad, so let's try better next team fight.
Yeah, let's try to not maybe use all of our dashes next to a Poppy.
Yeah.
And then they did that, and then they win a fight.
It's kind of illegal to have feedback in-game as a pro player, but you know?
It's not illegal?
I mean, it's kind of rule, you know?
Oh, is that like, a rule just so you don't tilt your teammates?
Yeah, you shouldn't tilt your teammate, you know? That's the plan, but I guess DWG Gaming doesn't care. Like, oh yeah, you played really bad, lost team fight, but it doesn't matter, let's win!
I mean, it's more valuable to get the feedback while you can actually use it.
Yeah.
As my feedback for ShowMaker would have been, that's a lot of damage, dude. Nice job.
And BeryL?
BeryL's still higher than anybody else on
I mean,
on SP's side.
Higher than Lucian and Kassadin, who had triple kill and who has Yuumi.
I mean, Lee Sin is out damaging hybrid. This Lucian is absent. He's just not here.
I guess literally doing nothing.
Yeah. This is if I look at Lucian damage like that, I assume he's top level. 100%.
I guess just Lucian itself is not great champion anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, just shows that Depth must be a pretty good player if you managed to win so convincing. Oh, okay. Okay, ShowMaker, that's fine. It's no worries. BeryL seems immune to damage. That might be a bug. He's supposed to take damage from turrets. Apparently that ability is pretty good. True Shot Barrage almost executes Mickey. And DWG is just so far ahead. Yeah. 26 minutes, 25 kills in the game, and a 10,000 gold lead is being approached slowly but surely. 2 inhibitors died in this bottom lane. The last one that DWG are working on. The Baron is worn off, but I don't think that matters too much. Secret's going to be up in 2 seconds time. Steadfast Presence on cooldown now as the bubble is going to land. There's the chain CC and good night, Poppy. Mickey, you did not want to do that. Ulting into this DWG team is not what you want, as now the final chapter comes in, but I think the final chapter is to be read by you, SeolHaeOne Prince, as the last inhibitor is going to fall, and the Nexus is going to follow. These turrets are but a pesky little thing in the way for DWG to grab their second 2-0 and put themselves at first place. I believe equal with, no, first place by themselves, with the only perfect record here in the LCK. Nexus is going to go down. It's 29 kills.